Everybody, I'm here to talk about the Pioneer Ball coming on Saturday, June 29th. I want to thank everybody for their support and love for this event. I want to thank Larry Prelo, Ebony, and Brenda Holder for being a part of, along with me, to be the presenters of this ball. I want to thank Joseph Ebony, also Jay Black, that's his business name. He is the actual producer of this event. The event is being given to say thank you to the Pioneer era, to the white era, and hopefully we're going to have a really, really great time. The Pioneer Ball is going to be held Saturday, June 29th at 37-39 Bloomfield Avenue in Newark, New Jersey. You can take the PATH train. It's going to be held at the Don Catering Hall, and that's at 3739 Bloomfield Avenue. Some people got a little confused thinking it was going to be at the Robert Treat, but the Robert Treat is just a hotel that was listed on the flyer in case you needed a hotel stay. You could stay at the Robert Treat, and there's other hotel information on the flyer. You can get to Newark Penn Station from New York City, or you can come in through, Liberty International Airport, and from there, from the airport, it's like 32 minutes to the catering hall. If you come to Newark Penn Station, it's basically about no more than 20 minutes from Newark Penn Station. If you're taking a Uber or a Lyft, it's about maybe $5 or $6. If you take a bus, you could take the 72 to Patterson. You're not going to these destinations. It's just the 72 to Patterson, 29 to West Cardwell, 28 to Montclair. You could take the number 11 bus, which goes to Willowbrook and Wayne, New Jersey. You take this bus ride and you catch it at the Newark Penn Station, except the 72, I believe, is on Raymond Boulevard and Washington Street. But instead of going in that direction, you could have walked a good 15 blocks, 20 blocks, and be at the catering hall. If not, you get on the bus, and the bus should get you there in 10 minutes. A Lyft will get you there in 20 minutes. Okay, the night of the ball, we don't want a whole long LSS. We don't want any of the craziness that keeps the ball from going on. It's an early ball. It starts, doors open up at 3. We want to start the ball by 4:30 for the Grand March and get the ball on. We want all the categories done. Everyone that knows me and Larry, we always finish our categories. We always pay out our cash. I mean, I've given, if you want to include my Omni 40th, 44 events now. And out of 44 events, I've always completed every category and given out all the cash. So I'm proud of that. So, if you want to come to that ball, that you want to really just have a good time and your category is going to be called, you come. We're only going to call the category once. If you're not there on time and the category is going once, twice, 3, count down to 10 or whatever, it's closed, it's gone. So please get there at a timely fashion. We ask everybody to get there. There's about maybe 3 or 4 tables left. In case you're interested, call Joseph Ebony at 347-827-5926. That's 347-827-5926. This is going to be a real Pioneer Ball. I'm loving the responses I'm getting. Let's get to some of the cash categories. Best Dress is being sponsored by Miss Lawrence from Atlanta Hair Salon, also Housewives of Atlanta. We also have Brenda Holder, one of the presenters, who is now doing, congratulations Brenda, on the 2nd season working at Pose. We want to shout out Lego Labella, who is also your MC, and he will also be doing a series of events, mini balls starting July 1st, I believe, on Mondays. I also want to not forget that we're having, not only that category, we're having body category is $200, sex siren is $200, We have 2 realness categories, one in honor of Jihad and one in honor of Larry Ebony, and those are both $500. We have a realness category as a house, and that's sponsored by Joseph Ebony, and that's $500. We have Face as a house, which is being sponsored by NJCRI. Shout out to Julio, shout out to Raphael, shout out to Terrell, shout out to my man Ronald Berry, who is now Ronald Berry Ultra Omni. And I just want to say there's more categories. There's $350 for Bazaar, sponsored by Lee Soldier of Black Pride, New York City. There's $1,000 for Performance. Performance is open to all. You have different performance categories like Vogue, Femme, and this, that, and the other. Winners of each of those voguing categories will be able to compete for the $1,000. And shout out to everybody in the Kiki scene, because it's open to all. There are categories that are open to all. That means we welcome you, the Kiki scene. And my international ballroom people, you know I love you. Thank you for the treatment that I received in Amsterdam, Europe. My house of Omni, 40 years. I was emotional. It was uplifting. I just really have to thank everybody and all of our sponsors. AAOGC. We have Gary Paul Wright sponsoring. He's a part of the AAOGC is a part of the $1,000 sponsorship. We have so many people showing us love, and this ball is really going to be nice, and it's going to be professional. And like I said, we don't need to have an hour of LSS and all that, because we want to get right to the ball, right to the categories. We've got a lot of love out there for you guys, and I thank you, and I want to shout out to Mark Singleton and Victor Ojani for all the support you've been giving and supporting the flyer. Trills D Mello, who also is paying for the body category for $200. I'm trying to think of all the other categories of cash, and I can't. I did $1,000 best dress, $1,000 performance, $500 realness, $500 realness. Oh, and Pioneer Icon Face, sponsored by Brenda Holder. Again, shout out to Brenda for being on Pose, baby. Mwah! Love you with your beautiful, beautiful face. $500 for Pioneer Face. So we have the face categories, and everybody who's a winner of those particular face categories will be eligible to compete for the $500. Now that face category could possibly go up. That's if somebody out there wants to sponsor it, to add some more money to it, to see a real battle. I think we should just make it a pot category after 500 and see how high we can go. But that's up to you guys. Please make sure we want to shout out to Juana Law, who's playing the music. I want to shout out to everybody that has just, whatever questions you need, you can ask me, Kevin Omni, via Messenger on Facebook. If you have my phone number, you can text me, but you can always call Joseph Ebony and he'll give you. Shout out to Michael Haynes. Michael Haynes is sponsoring the category. Joseph, what is that category Michael is sponsoring? Because I forgot.
I think it's Larry's category.
Oh, it's Larry's category for realness. Shout out and thank you to Michael Haynes. Thank you to Bernie. And Bernie is doing European Runway. I want to shout out and say thank you, Bernie. I love you. I know I don't get a chance to talk with you all the time, but I want to tell you that I'm very grateful. Joseph is very grateful, and we're all grateful for Joseph. But let's not forget that on Friday, Pride Weekend, that white affair. Now, if you don't wear white, it's okay. You're not going to get punished. So come as you are if you don't want to wear white. It's a white affair. It's at the Happiness Lounge, 1458 St. John's Place in Brooklyn. Take the A train to Utica Avenue, or you take the number 2, 3, 4. It's all the trains. Well, not all the trains, but Utica Avenue on the 2 and 3 line, I believe, or the 4 and 2 and 3, whatever. You take that to
3
Utica
and 4
Avenue.
to Utica Avenue.
Okay, it's 3 and 4. I've been corrected. And that is going to be 6 p.m. until 4 a.m. It's the only 10-hour party in New York City for Pride. Now, the best part about the party is that DJ Cedric, yes, DJ Cedric is going to seal it. Frankie Paradise, he does everything. He's everywhere. He's been around. Shout out to Frankie. Thank you for the longevity. I started in the club business with Frankie Paradise in 1986 at the Underground Network. Shout out to Don Welch, too. I love you, Don. And Don is doing the Underground Network now, but when we started,
and DJ
Frankie,
Chris Johnson.
And Keith Johnson?
DJ Chris Johnson,
Chris
LA,
Johnson?
open set.
Oh, Chris Johnson is opening up?
Yes.
Wow, we got
LA.
3 DJs at the... It's Friday, June 28th. It's also Joseph Ebony's birthday, Chauncey, my son's birthday, and, you know, Joseph's my brother. And some people said we're twins, but, you know, he came out a couple of hours after me, and, you know, so we don't look that much alike,
In
but...
a couple years before you.
He stayed in the womb after I came out. So, anyway, it's going to be all that. That house music is going to be everything. And you know, DJ Cedric is going to give you house music. He's going to give you beats. He's going to turn it. And so is Frankie. And Chris...
Chris Johnson, LA.
Chris Johnson from Los Angeles. Oh, my Los Angeles Omnis, I know you're going to be there. Vic, you already told me you're coming to the White Affair. Everybody's going to be there. Oh, and there's open bar from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
And also celebrating the life of my brother.
And we're also celebrating the life of Jihad Ebony. May he rest in peace. We're celebrating his life. And listen, there will be food in the barbecue. Barbecue in the backyard. There'll be something in the backyard, even if it's just me standing there with some barbecue sauce on. So I'm your host, and you know, I want you to know that we love you. And we've been promoting the Pioneer Ball since January 2019. We have been promoting it. I know you guys have seen it out there. We love you. We want this ball to be special. That's why we took our time, promoted it early, made sure that you guys were aware of what was going on, because it's all over the place in every group. If you have questions, ask in a post. That's about all I can say.
And then you can also say congratulations to DJ Frankie Paradise and Jay Black for their 7th year anniversary.
Okay. So I'm going to say happy anniversary to Jay Black and Frankie Paradise for their 7th year anniversary of the Happiness Lounge. Now, let me explain something to you.
Grown
It's
and
hard.
sexy. Grown and sexy Friday night.
Grown and sexy Friday nights. Let me say something to you guys. It's hard to keep a club going in New York City because of the real estate. You know, it wasn't like it was in the 70s and the early 80s. And, you know, now it's like everything is expensive. Everybody is like, you know, there's so many chiefs, Indian chiefs out there, not enough Indians. Everybody wants to step on this one and that one. But there's plenty of love out there for everybody. But again, like I said, the Friday, June 28th at the Happiness Lounge, that's going to be the place to be, because Cedric is going to kill it, and Frankie's going to kill it, and the opening DJ Chris, he going to kill it, and it's going to be all that. And like I said, food, free, open bar from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now remember again, the Pioneer Ball is an early ball, and that's going to be doors open at 3. Get to Newark Penn Station. It's not at the Robert Treat Hotel. It's at Don Ricky's Catering Hall on Bloomfield Avenue, 37-39, and that's in Newark, New Jersey. If you need the zip code, it's 07104. And what else can I tell you?
And to all the honorees, please be
And
there
to all the
4 o'clock.
honorees, we want to make sure that you're there before 4 o'clock. You're listed on the flyer. What you can do is, if you want more information, go to the event page by typing in World Pride Pioneer Ball, June 29th. World Pride Pioneer Ball. And I just want to tell y'all, it's going to be nice, and it's going to be good to meet the new icons. I heard there was a lot of icon deeming recently, and I can't wait to meet you new icons, or those who have been around but we haven't seen for a while. Come on out so we can meet all of you. And don't forget, you children in the Kiki scene, you are going to be just as important at a Pioneer Ball. Shout out again to Lego. Love you, Joseph, and peace to everybody.
Peace.
Yeah.
$500 Faith.
No, let's talk over 60 years of age, 40 years of Omni. Shout out to my European Omnis, to the European People International Ballroom. We hope to see you at the Pioneer Ball. It's going to be all that. And we just want you to have what we had when we first started going to balls, a real old school ball with all the new flavor categories, and looking at all the new school kids showing us, teaching us. Peace. Now, you know something, I'm blind now.